Hey everybody, Newleaf here. So you've watched the show, you've seen that smoothies are absolutely everywhere, and you've probably always wondered, what do they taste like? I wondered the same thing, but today we're gonna go out and make some of those smoothies right here. So, I am knowing that there's so many different smoothie recipes. I wanted to choose three specific ones that we could make and that we can relate to. The first one has to do with Posey because Poseys always gets smoothies in her face for being such a nasty. She's not as nasty anymore, but she still got smoothies in her face, and that is going to be the first one that we're going to be remaking. The second smoothie is going to be my own smoothie. Yes, we're going to have our very own smoothie. And I think I do still need to name it, and I think I'm going to be calling it something tropical, but we'll see. And the third, the third thing is going to be the Alicorn Smoothie from Tell Your Tale, the one that's basically the smoothie of all smoothies. And we're just gonna see what they're like. It's gonna get very smoothie, but a little bit disclaimer when you're using a blender to mix up these fruits, be careful. And, if you're young, you should probably get an adult to help you. Anyway, with that out the way, let's go make some smoothies. Okay, for this first smoothie, we have an assortment of different fruits here. Yes, you see this picture? I changed it a tiny bit. We have blueberries from the jar, and you see there's juice in there too. We used that as part of a base for our smoothie. That was about 75 mils. Then we had 75 mils of cooking cream. We put the cream and the juice from the blueberries to be our base. And then we put 75 grams of frozen raspberries, half a frozen banana, and half of a pineapple ring, which was also frozen. And that was pretty much it. And then we went ahead and blend up this wonderful smoothie. And I have some here. Let's see what it tastes like. Wow. This just smacks you with a berry right off the get-go. This is an intense one, surprisingly. Of course, the main goal here was to go ahead and get this to fit with the color of the smoothie of Posey, but also the smoothie is actually really freaking good. It's amazing. I like this. This is considering this is the first smoothie I've ever made in my life. I think this did not turn out half bad, Ponies, but I learned one thing: you need a straw for a smoothie, every pony, but this is only the first of three, and for the second one, we might fix it. Because the next one is going to be New Leaf's own recipe for making the smoothie, and it's going to be a tropical one, every pony, because I like it exotic. So smoothie number 2, we're going to start off with these ingredients. So I did technically make 2 renditions of this, but I'm going to explain this. So the first one, I did 75 mils of orange juice, refrigerated of course. Half of a lime's worth of juice and half of a lemon's worth of juice, and put that in. Now that's a lot of acidity, so to balance this out, I took the juice from this can with all the peaches and put it in there, together with 1 frozen banana, half a frozen banana. The other half is going to be important later. 75 grams of frozen mango, 75 grams of frozen pineapple, and here comes the interesting part. I took a shot glass of the blueberry juice from earlier just to give it a little bit more color. And that's about it, ponies. The only other thing... Wait, of course, the zest. I took the zest from the lime as well and put that in there just for a little bit of, more... a little bit more smell, I guess, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I took that and blended in, and look at that. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it, ponies? So the one adjustment I did for the second version, though, because it was, I almost thought it was a little too liquid, so I actually took a little less orange juice. And that was basically all I did for the second one. So it was less liquid, but it went perfectly. And here goes the taste test. Oh my gosh, you just get smacked with flavors that you know are from the Caribbean islands. You get mango. You get that peach. That syrup is coming surprisingly through. Then, of course, you have the You definitely taste that hint of lemon and lime, but it isn't so strong. It isn't super sour or anything. It's just a little tangy, which is what I wanted to achieve. This went a lot better than I thought. It doesn't taste like berry at all. This is... Oh, this is a good one, ponies. Yep, this is... I happily put my name onto that one. That is a good smoothie. So many flavors happening. The one sad thing about videos... You can't put flavor or taste or smell through videos. You still gotta get that one done, ponies. But if we do, your pony's gonna come through the screen and want my smoothies. Okay, ponies, but we all know there has to be one more smoothie, and it is the ultimate smoothie. It is literally the smoothies of smoothies. So we gotta do it and try making it. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this well, but you gotta try it and find out if something's a good idea sometimes. So let's go. Alright, moving on to the Pieste La Resistance. And this, every pony, was, I think, the hardest thing I've ever done. Wait, where's my smoothie? Come back over here, I just made... So this consists of 3 smoothies that I had to make. You know, the Alicorn Smothie in the show has a little bit of a gradient going, so I knew I couldn't just, like, throw 3 smoothies in a blender and just, you know, blend them together. That wasn't gonna be it. So I knew I had to make 3 smoothies and pour them into the cup at the same time with my magic. All right. So this is leaf logic, every pony. I'm giving you a little bit of an insight here, ponies. The first smoothie that I made, you take a few pieces of frozen mango, frozen pineapple, a little bit of orange juice, about 50 milliliters. You take a quarter of a lemon and a quarter of a lime. You juice them both, and you have half of a frozen banana. You blend that together. That is smoothie number 1. And then you go ahead and you pour that into a glass, and you put the glass into a refrigerator until later. But you do not clean the blender. That is the important thing. You're just going to let the leftovers that do not get into the cup, you're going to let them in there. We're going to do this just like in the show. And into the blender goes, besides the leftovers of the previous smoothie, we're going to take a lot of blueberry juice. I did 75 milliliters. We're gonna take some frozen blackberries, frozen raspberries, and frozen strawberries, about 75 grams each. Also half of a frozen banana, and I think that was about it. We didn't include cream this time because I wanted it to be a really dark red thing because it needed to be perfect for the smoothie we're gonna make in the end. And you blend it all together, and you pour it into a cup. That is your second smoothie. You're gonna pour that into the cup, also put the cup back into the freezer and let it sit there for a little bit because we're going to make the third smoothie. Just like before, you do not clean the blender, you let the leftovers in there because we're about to make the third smoothie. For this third smoothie, we're going to need a few pieces of mango. You're going to take grapes. You're going to juice a lime. You're going to take pieces of starfruit, every pony. Starfruit is very cool. And you're gonna take, I think I did 2 cubes of frozen pear, and I put that in there, and you blend it all together with a little bit of orange juice, and that is going to be your third smoothie. Now you get all the cups together. Look at them. Look at how beautiful they are. You take all cups together, and now you either need 2 ponies or magic, and hold all 3 cups at the same time and pour them into the 4th cup. And make sure you get that gradient going. And if you do it correctly, it's going to look something like this, every pony. This is 3 smoothies and 1 cup. And every pony, here goes the taste test. I do not know what this is. I don't know if it just created something that's going to, you know, put me into the next dimension. There's only one way to find out, ponies. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'm tasting. There's so much fruit in there. I can't even define it. There's so much going on in this smoothie. I feel like the whole fruit spectrum is in this one smoothie. Oh my god, this is blowing my mind. What the heck? You know, I thought it was gonna kind of trash my kitchen just for something that, you know, was, you know, regular smoothie, but this is everything, ponies. This is every fruit as it feels. It's tangy, it's sweet, It's creamy. It's juicy. It's still got the great consistency of a smoothie. It has Caribbean taste. It has continental taste. It has sea taste. It tastes like everything, ponies. I think it just made something fantastic. And the ponies who like the Alicorn Smoothie from Maritime Bay, I think I know what they're into, ponies. That is an amazing smoothie. Ponies, do it at home, and you're not gonna regret it. Just one thing. I should probably mention this at the beginning, but be careful when you're, doing anything with a blender. Safety precautions, all that. Be very careful, and if you're unsure what to do, just ask an adult pony, and they'll gladly help you with it, because these things are dangerous but delicious, just like many things. I mean, come on, that was literally an act of multitasking. I had to make all 3 smoothies in quick succession, making sure I'm quick, because if I don't, the smoothies are gonna melt. And of course, the pouring was difficult too, getting that down. But boy, does it taste good if you get that cross section with all 3 smoothies. It's that's just a whole adventure right there. It's too good, ponies. I'm gonna try this again. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is too good to be legal, ponies. If there's a smoothie police, they're gonna arrest you for this being too delicious, ponies. I tell you that is good. But today was a great adventure. I learned a lot about smoothies. I learned about how it's important to keep the consistency as the key thing. Having the ratio between liquid and frozen stuff is the key thing to a good smoothie. And of course, it's difficult to make the Alicorn Smoothie. I cannot overemphasize it, but it is so dang worth it. If you have magic, or, just use 3 hooves at the same time to pour that at the end, you're gonna be rewarded. It's kind of the flavors of Earth Pony, Unicorn, and Pegasi in that every pony. Anyway, ponies, I suppose with that, I thank all you lovely ponies so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And remember, ponies, smoothies are delicious. You haven't tried anything, especially this Alicorn Smoothie? I need more. Oh gosh. Also, want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Be notified whenever there's a new video, and there's new stuff every single day. Including a pony who's probably had enough fruit to give himself vitamins for a freaking century, every pony. That was amazing. What an adventure.